Okay, so I already have another motion ready to go to the court with yesterday's paperwork of my husband trying to accuse me of fraud for taking out a credit card in both of our names with his permission. My husband never cared about money before. So all of a sudden, now that we are divorcing, he cares. And this was done when we were married. This was even before he filed. So I got this today, and it's a lot that the court has decided on. So so Kevin sent all these emails, like in email threads of me and Ben's communication. Our communication was not protected under marriage rights, which I'm not sure why, but the judge has denied Kevin this, which I am glad, because you should be able to communicate, right? There's nothing that was said that, you know, I should be able to have a court order to not talk to my husband. You know what, I don't even talk to my husband. I haven't even sent an email anymore because of the way he's acting, so I don't communicate with him. But the first one ruled on was me, I believe here, saying, yeah, Kevin was harassing me. And the judge has said the emails attached to this, I'm having a hard time reading some of this, attached to this something, do not seem extensive or even inappropriate. Litigation need not be polite. So, even though Kevin's been pretty rude to me and harassing, in my opinion, the judge says it's not enough to entail harassment. Okay, even though Kevin knows he can go to court, right? He can go to the court and he can talk to them. He didn't have to contact me. And when I told him to cut it out, he kept on going. So we got these emails that the judge ruled on that. Yeah, and by the way, I got my nails done today. $23 for the gel. So this lady was tough on my nails. She was extremely tough. She kept taking her fingernails and going into my cuticles. I was trying, like, I am very fidgety. She's like taking my hand, and then I got my eyebrows done, which I haven't done since, don't say I'm having a posh life, Kevin, because I haven't had my eyebrows waxed since, like, I had my firstborn son when I was in hairdressing school. When you're in hairdressing school, you like to experiment, right? But when you have kids, you don't always have the money for that. So, oh my goodness, I was like, she's like, be still, or you move, your eyebrows messed up. And I am very fidgety, extremely fidgety. So, I don't know why I am. So I had to be really still. And I keep blinking my eyes too, and she's like, be still, be still. So, motion for additional relief. Okay, so Kevin's complaining and whining as usual. So the judge denied his request, saying reference to counsel for a limited attorney is what I told them I would be doing, is not the same as an appearance. So Kevin had this denied. He was trying to say that my appearance was wrong and that I should have the attorney's name in by now, etc., etc. So that was denied, which is good. And then, oh, the no contact order that my husband wanted, that was denied for now. Scheduling a hearing for this, there's not enough, emails are insufficient evidence upon which to resist not hearing communication in this. So basically, my husband was crying because he wanted a no contact order because I sent him emails trying to work out my marriage. So that was denied. And even though it was denied, I will not be contacting him ever again because of the way he's been acting towards me. And then I had in Kevin as objecting to Kevin Leandro as a non-attorney because he's a pain in the butt, basically, and he lies all the time. So denying this, you know, my husband saying, where basically, you know, you sent me these emails, and you know, trying to turn everything, be self-centered, trying to push himself up higher than me. Two can play at that game, right? All he does is try to be critical of me to make himself look better. Well, two can play at that game. Women can put their boundaries right up too and put themselves on a pedestal and look down at him too. So, you know, I have phone calls with Matt at work. I have phone calls with my husband. I talk to Denise politely at work, his boss at Stratum Tire. That's all in writing. Oh yeah, Kevin keeps accusing me of not having pertinent information. Matter of fact, I talked to the bank today, and they're like, my son has a bank account, right? And when you're an adult, the parent, you have to sign for him. The primary account is in my son's name. It's not in my name. So Kevin was trying to say that I didn't put that information in, which I'll be telling the judge that does not count as my income. That is my son's. I do not touch his bank. I don't touch his bank. Why would I touch his bank? I don't even have his bank information. You're not supposed to do that, so I don't, you know? So my whole character, oh yeah, if I was greedy, I would be taking my kids' money, I'd be stealing from my kids, etc. But I don't. I actually give to my kids quite a bit. So, let me see what else. Oh yes, so here I am in the town of Webster trying to get help for us when we're losing our home because of COVID, and my husband says I'm fraudulent. No, I'm not. I have to be extremely honest when I get help because it can come back on you. I've had to be extremely honest with everything, with all kinds of paperwork. So my character is pretty honest. Most of the time, I'm pretty honest. Most of the time, you can read me like a book. So let me see. So here I am doing all this work to find housing, and my husband lifts not even a finger, crying he's in his truck. Okay, so what was this? I object to Ben's parenting plan, to visit his son, the child enforcement agency. Yeah, so I got a paper from the child enforcement agency. They said, look, we need the judge's signature. I haven't gotten that yet. So we have a bunch of stuff here. I haven't taken the class yet. Because I haven't had the judge's signature, so they won't sign me up for a class until I have a specific paper. So that has to wait. Let me see. Okay, so this is a civil case, not a criminal case, with my husband who actually abandoned us. So the judge is saying this is denied because this is a criminal case, civil, not criminal. So yeah, basically my husband abandoned us and he's trying to turn it around. So this all looks good to me. There's no issues. October we will have a hearing and I plan on being there.